feeling tired no matter how much sleep you get. No matter how much sleep you get. But then are you also struggling with weight gain, bloating, or mood swings that just feel out of control? You might think it's your diet or your workouts or even your hormones. But what if the real problem is stress? Distress. Chronic distress is one of the biggest hormone disruptors, and most people don't even realize it's keeping them stuck in survival mode. In this episode, I am breaking down exactly how stress works against your hormones, what symptoms to look out for, and 3 powerful ways to reset your body naturally. And trust me, if you've been feeling out of balance, this could be the missing piece to getting your energy, mood, and health back on track. You know what time it is. Vibe with me, y'all. Welcome to the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. Welcome back to another episode of the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. It's your healthy habits and lifestyle coach Jovonnie, and today we are talking about something that affects every single woman I work with, but hardly anyone realizes how deep it runs. We've all heard about it, that distress is bad for us, but for most people, they don't realize that distress is one of the biggest reasons your hormones are out of balance. It affects everything: your metabolism, your digestion, your periods, your mood, and even how your body holds on to that weight. So even if you're doing everything you think you can do to try to lose weight and get to a healthy weight management, that distress, that chronic distress could just be what's holding you back. And here's the worst part. Distress hormones don't just go away when the distressful moments are over. If you're stuck in a cycle of distress, your body is constantly pumping cortisol, disrupting your entire system. And if we're being honest, your entire life. So if you've been feeling exhausted, bloated, moody, or struggling with stubborn weight gain, this episode is for you, because I'm going to explain today how stress, specifically distress, actually wrecks your hormones, the symptoms to watch out for so you know this is happening to you, and then 3 powerful ways to reset your body and start feeling better. All right? Let's break it all down in a way that makes sense, because once you understand what's happening to your body, you can start working with it instead of against it. Take that power back. All right. Before we dive too much into this episode, y'all, make sure you subscribe to the Wellness with Jovonnie YouTube channel. And if you are listening on your favorite podcast distribution platform, make sure you follow the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast and rate it. Let YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts know that we serving up good vibes and value. So here we go. How distress wrecks your hormones. So think of your body like a team of workers. Your hormones are like a group of employees, each with a specific job. But when stress creeps in and the levels stay high for too long, your body stops prioritizing hormone balance and shifts into survival mode. And so this is what happens. First, your cortisol takes over, steals from your other hormones. Your body thinks you're in danger. So you're prioritizing producing cortisol, that stress hormone, instead of balancing estrogen, progesterone, and thyroid hormones, because you're in this chronic state. This leads to missed periods, painful cycles, stubborn weight gain, and extreme fatigue. And you're like, why am I so tired? Your body is tired of being in consistent and constant stress. Then we get into your blood sugar, and your insulin starts to go haywire. This is what triggers weight gain and cravings. You're like, why am I always craving these things? Why can't I lose this weight? Yeah. Distress spikes blood sugar. And that's what's making you crave sugars and carbs, while insulin levels rise to store fat, especially around the area we don't want it to be in, which is most particularly our belly. If you've ever felt like you're eating healthy, but you're still gaining weight, stress might just be the real reason. And y'all, then we get into the gut health disrupts, like leads to bloating and inflammation. Chronic stress, distress, weakens digestion, leading to bloating, constipation, and gut imbalances. It can also make hormonal conditions like polycystic ovarian syndrome, adenomyosis, and endometriosis worse. Let's take a moment right here. Distress, making these conditions worse. Y'all, it was April 2019, and I didn't know what was going on with my body. I originally thought it was food poisoning. I felt sick, nauseous, all over the place, thinking it was food poisoning, and it wasn't. Nobody else was sick. Went to my nurse practitioner, and we were like, you know what? It is stress. My relationship was stressful at the time. My job was stressful at the time. I was really living in constant distress every single day. My body was talking and I wasn't listening the way I should have been. I just knew something wasn't right. Then we get to August 2019. This is when the pain hit so bad, I could barely drive. I could barely get comfortable. I'm in the fetal position. I'm on the floor in the bathroom trying to cool off, feeling nauseous, but in so much pain, I could barely move. It hurt to even breathe. That's how bad my pelvic pain was. That's how bad even my low back pain was. I thought something was wrong with my kidneys. I didn't know why that lower back pain was out of this world excruciating. Y'all, the constant and consistent distress I was living in for months at a time exacerbated my symptoms that led me to figuring out what was going on the inside of my body. And you know what was going on the inside of my body? Polycystic ovarian syndrome, stage 4 endometriosis, adenomyosis. And then at the time of my surgery, March 2020, before the whole world shut down, they found 2 small fibroids in my uterus. That's the power of distress disrupting your body. And I just wanted you to know that it is nothing to play with and that it truly, truly, truly is an issue. More than the food you eat, more than the exercise you may not get or you may get in, that distress is a problem. Now let's get into it. 3 steps to reset your hormones naturally. The first thing you need to do is master the way you start your day. Mastering your morning routine to actually lower your cortisol. So the way you start your day really sets the tone for your stress levels. If you wake up and immediately hit the ground running, feet on the floor, you go, 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 that's what's going to cause your cortisol to spike. But if you take time to have a slower start, maybe say a prayer, do a meditation, easily start moving your fingers, your toes, waking your body up calmly, nicely, being grateful for things, saying an affirmation. This slow, intentional habit, deep breathing, going for a short walk in the morning, these things help you master a routine of starting your day to lower your cortisol. And then we get into eating for hormone balance and stress resilience. Y'all, being resilient is a superpower that we typically lean into and not give ourselves enough credit for. And so the foods you eat can either fuel stress or help your body recover from it. And so processed sugars, dairy, caffeine, they keep your cortisol high. So while anti-inflammatory foods help reset your hormones. And how can you fix it? Swap out the caffeine overload for hydrating herbal teas like ginger or chamomile, or eat magnesium-rich foods like avocados, nuts, dark chocolate to help your body relax. And then 3, get into moving in a way that supports your nervous system. If you've been pushing yourself with high intensity workouts, but still feel exhausted, your body might be begging for something a little different. Maybe don't push it every single day. Maybe some days, get in some yoga or Pilates, or just go for a walk and see what your thoughts are saying and see how your mood is and what comes to mind. But really shift movement that lowers your stress hormones so you can start listening to your body and giving your body what it needs so it doesn't stay in a high stressful state all the time with all of the intensity that you're doing in regards to the way you're moving. So be mindful of your nervous system. All right. So if you're ready to reset your hormones, go ahead and grab the 5-day mindful eating meal plan designed to reduce inflammation and support stress with resilience. It's packed with hormone balancing meals that actually help your body recover from stress. It's in the show notes. Go ahead and grab it, all for you. So here's your 3 quick takeaways. Number 1, chronic distress hijacks your hormones, leading to fatigue, weight gain, cravings, and bloating. The things we don't want our body to experience. The stuff your body doesn't even deserve. So take your power back, be mindful, make different decisions. Number 2, having a great start to your day, a good morning routine or a start of your day routine. Hormone-friendly foods and stress-reducing movement can help reset your absolutely grateful to still be alive and moving body. And then number 3, the right nutrition can make a huge difference. So get the 5-day meal plan. You have juice recipes, you have smoothie recipes, you have plant-based cooked options, you have some raw plant-based cooked options. But guess what? It's just ideas for your meal. Remix them, make them your own, make them delicious, because you need good things to live a good life. So make those decisions. Do what you need to do for you, but know that you can take your healing in your own hands. The pelvic pain, the hormonal imbalances, those are not things that you have to live with all of your life. One of my coaching clients mentioned the other day that they thought that they were going to always have that debilitating pelvic pain, be on over-the-counter medicine, and always feel the need to have that heating pad nearby just to try to bear the pelvic pain. And it was just a beautiful testament to understand and know that because she's been doing the lifestyle changes, that she barely even knows when her period is coming on. The painful periods that she experienced for years and years and years is nothing that she experiences anymore, because she was intentional on how she showed up for herself, how she started managing her stress, how she started to eat differently and changing that lifestyle, how she was mindful of her movement. And y'all, it's my M to the 3rd degree healing empowerment formula: mindset, mindful eating, and movement. It is what has helped me and allowed me to reduce my pelvic pain, help me balance my hormones, and start thriving instead of surviving. It allowed me to go on a journey that helped me love myself in a whole nother way. And so I want you to know that you have that same power. You can start loving yourself in a different way. Show up for yourself in a way that you start making decisions that say, I love you, I care for you, I want you to feel and be your best self. Go live that good life. And know that your Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach Jovonnie is only a phone call away. Y'all, it's your Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach Jovonnie. Thanks for vibing with me, y'all.